VHS Beyond is part of the VHS series of found footage horror films. This one is an anthology of found footage horror themed stories that are all related to aliens and alien abduction. Um, like any anthology horror series, it's a mixed bag, but I gotta say the standouts, overshadow the ones that are just okay. There are two major standout stories in this, and it's very quick. They have a guy who's like a narrator talking about aliens and alien encounters and UFOs. He's sort of the bracketing the bookending device between videos, but the two real standouts that sold this for me, and I guess it's in theaters and on Shudder today, October 4th, is one where a woman comes upon an alien vessel and gets trapped in it, and it takes off, and she's just in the vehicle having this experience and can't control it, and things happen to her. The way it's told is really frightening, where she's in this vehicle, she doesn't understand it, and then suddenly she sees Earth from far away. She doesn't know what her fate will be, and she takes off. The other one I couldn't believe, because with the found footage thing, the filmmakers have to use tricks to go from one shot to the other to make sure it is a single camera shot. This scene is so amazing. So a bunch of kids are on the ground they get into an airplane that takes off. They're going skydiving. Yay, skydiving. They're in the plane for this skydiving experience. Suddenly there are UFOs outside of the plane. There are the Air Force is now attacking the UFOs. Their plane gets like blown apart. They're falling through the air. And the guy who's got the camera survives. He puts his chute up and he barely survives, and then is being chased by aliens on the ground. It's all in one take. I kept looking like, how did they do this? There are places where I'm sure it cut. A couple are kind of obvious. The others I could not tell. That story alone, it's like they're all like 10 or 15 minutes. It was so good. The alien effects were kind of mixed, but this whole thing of skydiving onto the ground, then it's a battle with aliens. It was insane. So I really enjoyed this. I love horror anthologies because, when there's one you're like, oh, that was a filler, or that one's not so great. There'll be at least one that's really good, and there's more than one. There's another one. I won't ruin any too many of them, but the one where they're skydiving is absolutely inspired. So, and there are 6 of these short films. So, recommend it. Great way to kick off Halloween season with some new horror. And I haven't seen all the VHS series, but this makes me want to check it out. So VHS Beyond gets a recommend from me. I'd say 8 out of 10. Just for the 2 that I thought were amazing, because God, the skydiving one, I'm sitting here watching. How did they do this? They mixed footage of them in a plane, the plane breaking apart, some of the survivors falling to the ground. I mean, it was just intense. That whoever did that sequence should be directing a feature. So I really enjoyed VHS Beyond. So check it out on Shudder, which I will subscribe. I'll subscribe to Shudder and Full Moon, and probably Trauma, because they're all like $5 for the month. Get my fill of horror. So there you go. And Alan, this is too scary for you.
Is it? What you described sounds really interesting.
No, it's actually really, it's not like, I mean, there's jump scares for sure. There are a couple jump scares that got me, but yeah, I I really liked it. So there you go. It was that one with the skydiving that really sold it. So